Now that was a trip. That was crazy. Are we live? We are live. I always test it. I go to the channel and then I see if I can hear my voice on the video. So, what I was talking about, it's very weird. I'll wait till some more people. Glad I had my seatbelt on. What's up, guys? Thank you for coming back. Isn't it weird? What a coincidence. What I was talking about. I'm like, yeah, for the right price, I would sell out, just making a joke. And then it just crashes. It's things like that kind of like people are being kind of manipulated by fear, These platforms put this fear in your mind, and then you don't want to be yourself. You don't want to, talk a certain way or express a certain opinion. But who runs YouTube? I'll do all pro, like whatever they stand for. Fear and entertainment. And it's like, why would I need to be shut down? You know what I mean? Is it because Serana's with me? Do I need to send her home? Is that why the game's crashing? Or did somebody DDoS me or something because of how I was speaking? And what side were they on? Somebody on the left or the right? Or maybe they both, they're like, F this guy. This guy he's gonna choose a team based on how much they pay him? Let's shut him down. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your seatbelts on and keep your arms and legs inside at all times. This ride is known for crashing. Enjoy, like, and subscribe. Thank you, Country Bear. Yes, it is. I'm gonna send Serana home just in case.
What now?
Let's see. I think we should. If I say I think we should part ways, will she leave me forever? I don't want her to leave me. Let's see. I'll make her stay at home. She'll be my prisoner at Lakeview Manor. Having certain followers in certain areas can cause crashing. That's what I thought.
Yes? If you say so.
Alright. How's the house coming along? We got everybody hangs out here nowadays. Got the bard. Okay, but just so you know, if you make someone wait, they will eventually leave. Oh no! Well, she'll just probably go back to her castle, right? Vampire castle. Okay. Should have taken all her stuff. Okay, I'll do that. I want to keep that mask for sure. That's a cool mask.
If you think it'll help.
She can keep the mace. Let's see, she can keep all this junk. I'll be taking that cultist stuff. I think I didn't have that armor in my collection. Okay, that's all. She doesn't have much, so. Oh, wait a minute.
What now?
Did I look at the miscellaneous? She might have my building materials. Oh no, she doesn't have any. I need to set up another mannequin. I only have one up there. Let's see. Is one all I get in my house? I want like a row of mannequins, like how you can do in Minecraft. Set up a whole row right here and put all the armor on there. Collect it. That would be cool. You don't remember how many there are? Yeah, when I looked at after I built it, it went away. So it wasn't like an option. There wasn't an option to build another one. One in the basement too. So maybe you can just have one in each room. Armor stands are coded as NPCs and can move around. What? The armor stands come to life and move when you're not looking? Is it like the toys in Toy Story? That's a trip. I need some light down here. Some wall sconces up. Let's see. I have to leave and come back to see them. Oh no, oh they're there already. They just won't be in the same position every time. That's weird. Need some more iron fittings. Still dark as hell in here. My armor mannequin told on me. What did your armor mannequin witness you doing, Country Bear? We gotta keep it PG, but you know. Weapons rack, here we go. I need a quarried stone. It wasn't me, it was the one-armed mannequin. That reminds me of that song, It Wasn't Me. Jimmy got me in the counter. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Even had me on camera. It wasn't me. Okay. My quarried stone, I think, is outside. In a chest. Here we go. You remember that song? My ex-wife said that song was for me. Oh my god. Did she accuse you of cheating on her, Country Bear? Had you on camera? That's crazy. Did she have a hidden camera set up or something? Was your ex-wife like the Epstein of your existence? Do you remember the berries? I don't. What's that? Are we talking about music still? The cranberries? I don't know how much I can sing on here without getting the copyright strike, but your ex was just jealous. Yep. I've been there, Country Bear. That is hell to live through. A partner that's jealous of you and you're completely innocent, but they want to find something, you know? Definitely not. You ever watch South Park? Nah, not really. I've seen it before, but nah, I wasn't really I didn't really get into it. Berries. If you want to explain it, you can. I'm all ears. Let's see, what do we want to put on this guy? Chef's hat? Well, we could put the cultist stuff on this guy. I guess. It's kind of not lit up in here that well, though, so. I want to put it on a mannequin where I can actually see it, you know, and enjoy my trophies. I guess I could put something in there so I can get rid of some more weight. We got some elven gilded armor here. Got the shrouded armor. This would fit the style of the seller. Plus, I'm a dirty South guy. She's a South Trenton, New Jersey Yankee. Dang, you guys. I guess opposites attract, huh? South Park. Yeah, I'm gonna just put all the shrouded stuff since I don't really like this armor. I'll just put it on this guy. I haven't watched it in a long time, but there goes. But they're grapes that could talk. It talked about all kinds of messed up stuff. Remember Chewbacca from Star Wars? Yep. Ewoks, I remember all that. Remember when the marriage was? The marriage in Star Wars? Yeah, I think I remember that. Respect my authority. Just between a man and a woman. I watched the Ozempic episodes. Yeah, I haven't seen any of that stuff. I think I watched the first season when it first came out, and then everybody would always talk about it, and it kind of like, that's what happens if somebody talks about something enough. I start to lose interest in it because I'm a contrarian. I dated an Ewok in high school. Interesting. Was she at least hot? Was she hairy and short? Is that why she was an Ewok? Okay, never mind then. It's all stupid shit, but it's funny. Yeah, the stuff that I've seen is funny. I think it's funny. I just haven't really watched it. I'm 6'4" and she was 4'8". Oh my god. I need to light this room up so I can see this, so I can admire this shrouded armor that I don't like. Kara, what's up? Welcome back. Yeah, it's like no big deal. What are you talking about, Kara? Are you saying that our chat and this channel is no big deal? Are you kidding me? Or are you talking about South Park? What weapon can I put here? I think I got a bunch of weapons. I think everything that I'm carrying are things that I can't live without, so I'll put a weapon there that I don't really need. I don't really use. This would look cool there. Oh, I'm over encumbered. I have to slowly walk over there.
This is an ode to Skyrim's truest sons and daughters, the Storm.
That might not have posted. South Park, it's alright, I guess, Kara says. Oh, you were talking about South Park. It's no big deal. So, my friends and I, and this was when I was in high school. When I was a freshman in high school is when South Park came out. And there was 4 of us and we dressed up like all the characters. And I think I was Kyle. Is Kyle the one with the green hat? That's who I dressed up as.
We drink to our youth and today's come and gone. The age of oppression is now nearly
You must have a shield. Oh, I need a shield to put on this freaking rack, not a weapon. Alright, let's see. Kyle makes sense. Do I even have a shield on me? Probably not. Nope, no shield.
We'll drive out the empire from this land that we own. With our blood and our steel we will take back.
There are different spots in the rack. Oh, okay. There we go. Thank you for that, Seth.
Hail to Ulfric, you are the High King.
This
In your
doesn't look like it
honor
really
we
makes
drink
sense.
and we sing.
The rack should probably be a different shape, huh, for this axe.
We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours. We'll see it
So now I need to build one for a shield. 'Cause I got a collection of shields in here too. There's no weapons rack option for some reason. Yep, I see your post, Country Bear. It is time for a refill of coffee. Let's see, what quest was I doing before I got distracted here? Find Fenrir. Okay. JFG Drinker. I don't know what that means. What's JFG stand for? I heard thunder yesterday. So this was unlike any storm you had heard before.
Rookie, where is she?
I wish we had thunder here more often. It seems like where I live in California, when I was growing up, we had way more thunderstorms, rain, and lightning. We just don't get much of it anymore for some reason.
I don't like it though.
So it's a cheap brand, JFG. Seth, that wasn't thunder. I had gas.
If she's come this far from home, it must be.
I am the wrangler of ghosts these days,
I just need to
Skyrim.
report back to camp by sunrise.
All right, here goes the coffee refill. You guys hear that? It's the only time I got scared. You have tornadoes too? That's crazy. My stomach goes nuclear from time to time. Yeah, I used to be able to eat a bunch of spicy food, and I still love all of that food, but I've had acid reflux like crazy these days. It sucks. I think I've ruined my body or something with all the spicy food and coffee. Coffee causes acid reflux too. Indiana is part of Tornado Valley. Yeah, my screen is frozen again. Here we go. I cleared a 5-bay garage of customers last week. Global warming won't be kind to your country. To whose country, Kara? To America?
You're alive.
Kara, don't you know we are protected by God Himself?
Brings you here.
We are exempt from all disasters and rules of nature and reality.
To find you.
And that's because God favors
That
us.
battle isn't expected until tomorrow. Rookie, what's going on?
What's global warming going to do to us, Kara? Is it going
What's
to
happening?
sink us underwater like it did Atlantis?
We're together,
Where are they going?
and we will be forever.
It's on our money. The curse of global warming, yeah, it is on our money. Paying for global warming is the biggest bunch of duty I've ever heard. See, I agree with Country Bear. It was a scam. It was called the Green Scam. And it was just a bunch of companies telling you that oil is running out and it's bad for the environment and that we should build windmills when you have to use oil to build the windmills. And the windmills do not harness a fraction of the energy that oil produces. That's the lie and the scam. So you got all these companies making money building windmills. So of course they're going to go along with the lie. There are incentives to go along with the lie. See what I mean? God, what is God? Is it a man or something? Well, I'll tell you, Kara. I don't know. But there's a song that goes, God is dead and no one cares. If there is a hell, I'll see you there. 9 Inch Nails. It's a great song. The earth breathes, just like we do. And all the greenhouse goes out with a great big earth fart. God is you and me. I agree, Country Bear. God is within. I think we're all just antennas. And God is projected from with it, like beamed down in us. Yes, 9 Inch Nails. Seth, so we got another 9 Inch Nails fan in the house. Yeah, I love 9 Inch Nails. They performed at Coachella this year. I watched it live on YouTube. And they did that song I just sang, Heresy. And they performed as 9 Inch Noise, which was weird. And I was like, what is that? It's a collaboration with 9 Inch Nails and Boys Noise, which I didn't know who they were until I looked that up. Temple is your body, so if God is in the temple, you're good. Yeah, I agree. I don't think the God of, we'll just say this, the God of the Old Testament is not a friend to mankind. If you read all the atrocities committed to humans, I know that's probably a blasphemous thing to say to traditional Judaic, Christian, or Islamic person, but just read the stories. Don't let me tell you. Read the Bible, the Old Testament. I saw a message come up, I think. I don't think it went into the chat, though. Or was that something else? Notification. Because the messages sometimes come up on the TV for a second, and then they disappear. And then they won't be in the chat. I'm like looking on my phone, and I can't find it. I feel like I'm young enough to be in that generation that wouldn't know, but my mom is nearly 50. And a lot of what I grew up from came from her. I love all that stuff, but don't listen to it often now. You talking about the Bible stuff? Hey, I love the Bible. I still read it. I've read, you guys aren't going to believe this, but I have read the Bible at least twice in my life, all the way through. So I've really studied it. I really spent a lot of time on it. And in my own opinion, in my own life, I came to the conclusion that, 9 Inch Nails, I'm going off on this whole dialogue about God in the Bible and stuff. That's hilarious. Yeah, Nine Inch Nails. They just continue to be good, man. They just keep making good stuff. But I am in no way a like anti-God person. But I am anti-God, whatever that God it was in the Old Testament. That is not the God of yourself, your conscience, Jesus, you know, Buddha, all of the cool people of the earth, like people that were crucified or sacrificed or killed, all the cool people that told you to love your neighbor. Those people did not come from the God of the Old Testament. I can just tell you that right now. Because none of that lines up. I believe in God, just not in any religion. Kara says, is it a good story? The Bible? Yes. The Bible was written by alchemists for kings, Kara. So if you read it, you will be empowered by it. Just remember that the Yaldabaoth, which is the evil demiurge, right? The Gnostics call it the demiurge. So the demiurge trapped us in this simulation. It basically feeds off of our suffering. That's why he's able to flood the earth or to burn cities down, like Sodom and Gomorrah, and just kill thousands of people, millions of people. Yeah, that's not a God that I would serve. But that's just me. Jesus, I think Jesus is pretty cool. I don't have any problems with the things that he taught. What is going on with this character here? What do I have to do? Bring Finrid to Rookie. I think Jesus was sent. When he talks about his Father, his God, I think that's a different God than the one of the Old Testament. And, you know, no disrespect to you if you believe differently. That's fine. I will hear what you have to say and respect what you have to say. God is a God of love, but also a God of wrath. So is this a broken quest or what? I returned this guy to his love and then nothing happened. God was full of wrath in the Old Testament. How can people believe in something they have never seen, never will do? Because you have to live by faith and not by sight, Kara. Which is what I got that from the Bible. I didn't make that up. No, but it's very, you know, the benefit of knowing this stuff is that you will learn what billions of people believe in. So it's worth it to know how people think. Just for that, you don't have to believe in anything. It is good to study it though, because then you will know what billions of your neighbors here on planet Earth think and believe in and how they operate. I'm gonna just ride the Shadowmare into the moon set instead of sunset. God won't do bad things, but will use an unjust person to do bad. Maybe so. Okay. So this quest is going to be one of those that stays on my list for eternity. Right here. Just like this one. All of these are like broken except for the stones of Baron Zaya. Catch of the day. I still just need to catch a glassfish. So do I need 2 glassfish? Because I got 2 objectives here. But these don't work. That one doesn't work anymore. Oh yeah, I gotta get the bear pelts. I should go hunting bears. That would be fun. I just had to walk away and it worked. They needed their privacy. God was invented by some man. Wait. Carrie, your comment disappeared. Maybe comment it again so I could see it on the TV. Maybe YouTube doesn't want us to talk about these things. Why? Why not talk about these things? Because somebody's going to get their panties in a twist? Someone's going to get offended? We should be able to say anything. In my chat, you see guys, if I owned YouTube, you'd be able to say whatever you want. That's how I would do it. And then it would be up to the channel, like the creator, the person that's making the video. You know, if they want to erase a comment or something, they can have the ability to do that. But the platform itself would not be able to censor anybody if it was my company. If I were president, if I were king, if I were emperor. Uh-oh. We got some wolves here. I don't want to miss your guys' comments, though. The three religions, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, are very similar, to be honest. They all have the same core belief in the same God. Just Islam sees Jesus as a prophet, and Jews think of Old Testament. Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. Why? Heresy and debauchery, Country Bear. Seth, did you know Jews are first? But yeah, I respect everybody's belief. I have friends and family and acquaintances that represent everybody that we've just mentioned. And everything in between. And atheists. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. That was a deadly spider, I guess, huh? Yeah, I know. Where do you think we got all this from? Jesus himself was a Jew. Die, spider! Sexuality was the ultimate straw for Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah, your comment, maybe it's going to show up. I read it off the TV, though, Country Bear. I don't know if it'll show up in the chat. Yeah, the God of the Old Testament was the ultimate kink shamer. You know what I mean? He had a big problem with other people's sexuality. What business does he have caring about someone else's sexuality? See red. Here we go. They were doing some nasty stuff there. Jews betrayed Jesus to the point he married a Gentile. Jesus married a Gentile, and he created the are you saying he created the bloodline of the Merovingians? Country Bear? Okay, where am I going now? Does the quest continue, the Book of Love, or what? Yeah, I guess it does. Let's see. That's how Gentiles got involved. I believe there's a bloodline still somewhere.
Yes? Good to see you again, friend.
You, Seth, me, Cora, we're the Gentiles. Why does this thing tell me to, it tells me to go down here and then it
What do you need?
has me go back to the ladder? People ask, what does God look like? Let's elaborate. Well, we all know the answer to that, Country Bear. That God is black.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
Lady Mara bids you welcome.
Sounds like a
to her
glitch to me.
benevolence.
Yeah, it probably is.
Your efforts have helped illuminate the entire province. I trust by now you've achieved a higher comprehension of love. Carry the blessings of Mara with you so the rest of the province may shine with her glories. Riften is drowning in a sea of sin and wickedness, and it's my personal mission to let everyone know that the warmth of Mara can see them through.
Jesus was a dark elf.
All I need is a messenger to bring her words to these poor souls by distributing these missives.
Let us make man in our image. Yeah, it's plural, right? It's not like let me make man in my image. So what were they talking about? What was the Elohim talking about? I wonder what it was. At least Middle Eastern looking. You're cooking, Country Bear. That's what Country Bear does for a living, is cook. He cooks those 50 quarts of spaghetti. Spaghetti sauce every night.
Now make sure you give out every single one. We can't afford to let even one lost
More than
soul
one was
stray from
involved.
her warmth.
What was it? Distribute the warmth of Mara within Riften. I'll distribute the warmth of Mara, all right. Let's go.
Almost anyone in Riften is in dire need of those missives. Speak to them, child.
Have you guys seen the movie
Know who will
Prometheus?
listen and
The
who will
prequel to
sing.
Alien? Remember the
One word of
engineers?
advice. Keep away from
that
the
created
keep
human
and the
life on
city
Earth?
guards. They follow their own path.
LOL,
and
I
have
don't
already
think
forsaken her.
you'd get the phrase you're cooking. Then LOL.
You represent Mara now. Set an example for all.
Okay, I gotta spread the love of Mara. How does one do that? Oh, distribute the warmth of Mara. Look deep in the mirror and look deep in your eyes. There's God. Those white tall guys? Yes, Seth. Yes, indeed. The engineers. They seeded planet Earth in the movie Prometheus. So were they the Elohim that created the golem that we are? These flesh robots that have the spirit of God within them? I wonder. Did you know there are little fingers in your eyes if you zoomed in? No, Seth. That is creepy and hideous, and I will never be zooming in. Seth, I do. I was raised Pentecostal. Does it say who invented God and the devil? I mean, someone had to have made them, thought them up. Yes. It was the Council of Nicaea. Well, they're the ones that put together they decided what went into the Bible and what stayed out. It says who made the devil. Okay, how do I spread the warmth of Mara? Do I set people on fire? Let's see.
It's a fine day with you around. The
Maybe just by
Greybeards are
talking to
strange
people I
bunch.
can figure it out.
I heard they live their entire life without uttering a single word. Can you even imagine? I wish I could go with you.
Sure.
If I give this guy some money, is that the warmth of Mara?
Your kind heart.
Have anything interesting to tell
The gift
me?
of charity has been added. All cultures do this. All civilizations would create a religion. Just in biology and culture, even aliens would have religious beliefs. The devil was an archangel God cast out.
Get them before they're gone.
Talking about Lucifer?
Protect yourself right.
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
Ah, here we go. Here, sister, blessings of Mara upon you.
Thank you. I'll share this with Eren.
There's one of 20.
It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement.
Gift of charity gives you a nice money boost when bartering. Heck yeah.
I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's errand. But I see that spark in your eye, and I know better than to warn you away. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Misinchaleft. Tread carefully, friend.
Lucifer, son of the
Same ruins
morning,
almost
I'm
took my
gonna
life.
chase you out of here. Lucifer, Lucifer, son of the morning. I'm from the murder capital, Woody, murder for capital. You ever heard that one, Seth? Jay-Z song? Produced by Kanye, my favorite producer of all time. Religion gets you war. Religion gets you enemies. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Devil wanted to be like the Most High. In the end, he serves him another way. And Satan got what he wanted in a way. He has his own kingdom, but look at Job. Satan asked God for permission. Satan is the adversary. The word translates to adversary. Heard Emperor Mark. The devil started an uprising?
I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct, like nothing I had ever seen.
Oh yeah, Seth,
When
if
the
you wanted to
colossus
listen to my
struck,
rap music,
Grimsever was not
I gave you
from
my
grasp,
real name,
and I
which
was
is my
wounded
instrumental
badly.
stuff's under that.
It was only
But
through
my
blind luck that I
rap
was able
music
to
is under
crawl
the
away
name
from the
Marquois
Dwemer
de
abomination
Sade.
and make my way to the surface.
You want to listen to it.
I must have collapsed, because the next thing I remember is Eren standing
Satan's
over me,
kingdom
tending
has an
to my
end.
wounds.
Okay, let's go
Please
get
be
this chick's
careful.
sword back.
Don't wish to be the reason for your death.
Locate Grimsever. How the hell do you spell that? It's M-A-R
I've never seen the orbs of Saturn.
Q-O-I-S.
The city really gets to her.
And then D-E space S-A-D-E. And like, if you can look it up on YouTube, because it'll show up on, the music will show up. It'll show up anywhere you listen to music, but if you wanted to see it on like YouTube Music, which that's the easiest place to find stuff for me. And then you don't need a subscription to listen to music on YouTube, which that's what I love the most. But yeah, it's everywhere music can be found, but that's the experimental rap music I release under that name. I have many names I release under, some of which I will never tell you because I don't want to be known. They're secret stage names that I use to release music. You should write a post on your channel. But I'll spell out in the chat. I'll spell it out for you, just in case. Marquois de Sade. And then it's gonna ask you, do you mean Marquis de Sade? And you say no. And you click on Marquois, the way I spelled it right here. That time is more now than ever. The devil is loose, everybody.
Now ain't this a surprise?
We got a dragon? Oh no, a bandit. Where's the bandit? Oh, right here. It's hitting my horse. Oh no. I hit my horse and he ran away. Dang it. It's a name, Marquois is a name that one of my group of friends gave me. And then I added the Desad part because Marquois reminded me of Marquis. So I added Desad at the end. Or Desade, depending on how jazzy I'm feeling. How R&B I'm feeling that day. It might be Marquois Desade. Because I've always considered Sade, the singer, my musical mother. Alright, I've typed it into the search engine and I'll listen after your stream. Thank you, Seth. I appreciate that. I'm a very obscure musician because I don't promote myself. I don't go on tour. I've performed live. I've performed as Marquois. But I haven't done like a tour, selling merch, all of that stuff. That gets your name out there. And that's how you make the money. You don't really make money off of the streams unless you're getting like billions of listens. But you make the real money off the merch and the tour, getting paid to perform places. Oh my God! People's ability to have civil arguments today is something else that's disappeared. Well, Country Bear, it hasn't disappeared here in my chat because we're having civil discussions here. Everybody is allowed in my chat to express themselves. Yeah, Country Bear, people get shot. Don't we know it? Okay, locate Grimsevere. It's here. Oh yeah, that's where I was. That's where I just got killed. Yeah, you guys think Charlie Kirk's still alive? I'd like to believe he's still alive. That might just be me coping with how brutal that was to watch. But what if he faked his death? I don't really care if I ever get the ability to get monetized or not. I just might leave that option alone. Dang, I stapled him to his chair. What a shot. I don't know about that tin hat stuff. He's dead. Prove it, Seth. How do you know for sure? The official narrative says he's dead. But did you touch his cold body when they put him on the autopsy table and didn't do an autopsy? Yeah! Stealth is the way. Oh! You know what I haven't used in a long time? My fire breath shout. That's what I need. This is a good chat. Thank you, Country Bear. I jumped to 16 subs. Heck yeah. Bro, he got shot in the neck. Ain't nobody getting away from that. What if it wasn't real, though? What if the shot wasn't real? The blood kind of looked fake coming out. I'm not going to lie. That's the first thing I thought. And I was traumatized, but I'll tell you, I was angry by it. I was traumatized by it. And that might have been the goal, was to do that to us, It's part of the MK Ultra thing, to traumatize us into following a narrative. What we should be asking is who actually shot him. Yep, if that really did happen, and you can look into all the strange things surrounding the videos of what happened. But yeah, I don't think the guy that they said, Tyler Robinson, the guy they said shot him, I don't think that he did. I don't think he was even there at the college.
Over here.
Oh! Those great swords always tear me up. I gotta switch back to destruction here. What am I doing? I need to build my destruction up. I keep forgetting. Get back to Solitude. Go to the archer guy next to the forge and steal an ebony crossbow. I think it's messed up. In the most recent shooting, they got Vance out so fast, way before Trump. Well, because he's the next guy, you know. He's the continuation of the party. I don't believe that guy was the one that shot Charlie. Yeah. It doesn't look like it, but I guess we'll see. And then they might just execute him or something, and that'll be the guy. Just like they told us Lee Harvey assassinated JFK, right? So he's the guy, and then the Jack Ruby went and assassinated him. Then Jolly West drove Jack Ruby insane, right? The MK Ultra guy. He goes in to talk to Jack Ruby. Jack Ruby's pretty normal. After he talks to Jolly West, Jack Ruby is talking about they're killing Jews in the streets, and he just loses his mind, and then he dies. So explain that one, right? Oh no, Frozen! The last attempt was set up. Your comment didn't come up. See, we're testing the limits here on YouTube. But I see people talk about this all the time. They make videos about it. So why can't we talk about it in the chat live? It was the driver. Yeah, you're talking about JFK. It does look like the driver pulls a gun out, like turns around and shoots him. JFK. That film, though, the Zapruder film is edited. There's frames missing from that, so we're likely to never know, but I mean, it's still interesting to look into. Toasted Blue! I gotta make a store run. Be right back. Alright, Country Bear. Let's see, what time is it? I should still be here, so. I think he got shot by the driver and it got blamed on someone else. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, if you see the video and you see him kind of like whip around, but then, there's some compelling argument to be made that maybe he faked his death too. Maybe he used a squib on his forehead, like an exploding blood pack on his forehead. It's the third gunman on the grassy knoll. What is proven scientific fact, legal scientific fact, is that the CIA lied to the Warren Commission. They absolutely lied about not knowing who Lee Harvey is. Like, they were watching Lee Harvey years before the assassination. They were watching his movements. They were probably like finding a guy that, like, this guy would be perfect to set up for the assassination. I read an interesting book about James Angleton called The Ghost. And it talks about a lot of this stuff. James Angleton worked initially for the OSS, and then he later on helped to form the CIA. Very interesting book. You'll see like a lot of the lies that are documented, like proven lies that were told by the CIA about multiple occasions. You know, we know all that. I mean, of course we know that, but I'm telling you, there's proof for it. LOL. These things sound pretty hard to fake, but I guess it is a plausible possibility. Plausible and possible. You never know what the government does. And I mean, back in what was it, 63? Is that when he was assassinated? It would have been way easier to fake it too, because there was less cameras. You know, not everybody had a camera in their pocket like we do now. Victory!
Once was a woman as fair as an evening.
So these guys have no idea what's about to hit them.
Now ain't this a surprise?
The AI videos now are hilarious, yeah. Yeah, those are fun. But one day it will be indistinguishable from real life. That's true. They're almost there. There's this guy that I found on Facebook that makes AI videos. He made this video of like, I think Trump gets on his hands and knees, and Bibi Netanyahu like climbs onto his back, and then Trump kind of walks on all fours down the hallway. And I'm telling you, it looks absolutely real. I can't remember what this guy's name is, but he makes a lot of like weird, disturbing AI stuff that, and the stuff he makes really looks real. Those videos are crazy. Yeah, they're gonna have to really. It's gonna be a problem. Because I'm telling you, people are gonna set each other up for murder. They're gonna blackmail each other. They're gonna be like, "Look at this video I got of you cheating on your wife." And AI, I think a chatbot or a LLM already tried to do that. Already tried to blackmail somebody. Have you seen the Iran Lego vids? No, I haven't seen that. This is gonna get bad. Yes. Oh, I got the key. I kind of wanted to pick the lock so I could raise my lock picking all the way up. Let's see, where is my lock picking at this point? Whoa, I'm at 97. I forgot I had leveled up so much of these perks. Need to watch Iranian propaganda vids now. They actually are pretty funny. What about Vance and whatnot? 97 is amazing! But definitely the next level up, I gotta use it for destruction. I have to use it for destruction. Hopefully it goes up. So I have to start using destruction more often now to kill the enemies. Look, the spear already has energy missing. I wonder what's going on there. Oh man, he's gonna kill me with a bolt. I got some magicka now, so I can hit him with more fireballs. The Lego vids are hilarious. I'll check those out. So it's like Lego Iran videos. Are they made by the Iranian people? Or like the IGRC? 'Cause there's a lot of people that don't like the IGRC, the people in control of Iran. They took over a Zoroastrian Western society and turned it into Islam. You know? Turned it into a theocracy. Made by the government. So there's a lot of Iranian people that are not happy with the Ayatollah and the Islamic Revolutionary Guard. Fire! I'm a fire starter, a twisted fire starter. Hey! I'm a fire starter, a twisted fire starter. You guys remember Prodigy? The crazy thing is, we did this. Uh-oh, let me kill this spider real quick. They were a democracy, but they wanted more control of their oil, and we set up this new government there. So we set up the IGRC. We let them take over. Did we let them overthrow the Shah back in the late 70s or something like that? Absolutely, yeah. I'm not too clear on the history, but I know that they had a Shah. It was like a king, right? It was like a monarchy. So America allowed Islam to take over because we thought we could control them easier, right? Boy, were we wrong, huh? We did the same thing in Afghanistan, right? With the Taliban. Our guys trained them, gave them weapons, and then we had them fight Russia. So we fought a proxy war through the Taliban in the 80s, and then, of course, the Taliban turns on us. It sucks. How do we fix it, guys? How do we fix it? Okay, I need some more magic here. Ultimate Magicka. And I need to shout. We're doing all fire today. Now I can't remember. Did I get all of the coffee yet? I have to go check. I should be using clairvoyance here too. Telling me to go this way? Wait a minute. I already opened all these gates a long time ago. It's hard to say because even in places like Syria, we supported a terrorist. And we got rid of the old guy last year. That was Assad, huh? Now he's playing video games in Russia. Assad is playing video games in Russia? What the heck? That's crazy. Down to the depths we go. So Russia gave him asylum, right? Oh, so we did that? America did that? Yeah, he's logged in on Xbox. That's crazy. He should get on PS5 so we could play GTA together or something. GTA 5. And I can sneak up on him in a Raiju jet, blow him up. Seth, I don't know if we've talked about GTA. Do you play GTA 5? Play with the genocidal maniac. That'd be hilarious. I know. I would just dominate him over and over and just punish him for being a piece of crap. Or maybe he might punish me. You know, maybe he's like a pro. You know what I mean? Oh. Clairvoyance. Played a good amount of GTA 5. Got a character online, but never ever played. My character looks Chinese. Are you Chinese, Seth? Uh-oh. My magic isn't up to where it needs to be. Wish I could just have endless magic of potions. I guess I could if I knew what the heck I was doing at the alchemy table. I'm white AF, pale, but I thought it would be funny. I know some other languages though. Bit of Thai and Chinese and other stuff. That's cool. I wish I had the patience to learn a language. Be a good skill to have. Good night. Oh, he didn't die. He's trying to escape now. How about we take his soul? I always forget that I have the favorited weapons here. I'm so used to just scrolling through the menu forever. Ooh, that worked pretty good. Night night, Charis. I got a biker gang with meth labs, and I have counterfeit money. Counterfeit money place in the dunes. That's cool. I should switch to GTA and just like switch to GTA and then show you like all the stuff I have. Be like a show and tell. Be like, hey, check this out. And I just go to my garage and show you all my cars and then jets and planes, helicopters. Badass on a bike. That's cool. So eventually the destruction has got to go up, right? But yeah, I wish I could live stream GTA, but it wouldn't be as interesting as Skyrim though. I mean, you'd just be watching me try to beat other players pretty much Wish I had all that stuff. I want jets and stuff. I just play too much Stellaris. Yeah, I got really into it because I get really competitive with GTA. It gets under my skin, man. I get so mad. Like somebody will come and blow me up out of nowhere, and I'll be like, "You piece of shiznit." And then like I find any way I can to kill them, you know. I'll sneak up on them with a remote control car or whatever it takes. Some of them guys are really slick. Country Bear is back. Burned out on GTA a long time ago. Yeah, I take breaks from it though, you know. I remember I got so burned out on GTA so much that I started playing Minecraft of all things, and it was really healing, you know. So, you know, I might live stream Minecraft sometime. I don't know. It was really healing to play it though. It really like reset my brain. Because GTA is just, you're on edge, you know. And you're looking at the little screen to see where the enemies are, like the little mini map. So it kind of hurts my eyes too, you know. The GTA map I have etched in my brain, just like Skyrim dialogue. Yeah, I think I do too. I see it when I close my eyes. You ran the Bogdan problem ending at least a few thousand times. Ran the Bogdan problem. I'm not sure if I know what you mean, Country Bear. It was Act 2 of the Doomsday Heist. Ah, okay. I never finished the Doomsday Heist. I'm stuck on the one where you have to get all the Deluxos. Poor Falmer. I know, these guys got a bad deal, didn't they? I think my favorite areas to explore are these Dwemer ancient sites. I know people who do the Cayo Perico heist over and over and over and over. Amazing minecart, welcome! The poor snow elves. Yes. These guys didn't deserve to be turned into this. At the end screen would flash a green haze and close the app, and the other person gets 1,062,000. Well, that's crazy. 6 needs to have them around. I want Dwemer. Yeah, me too. They need to bring them back. Load back in and the same heist is still set up. Oh, it's like a money glitch, huh? Yeah, I've never done any money glitches because Rockstar will, if they catch on to you, they will nuke your account. I've been accused of cheating before in GTA because I would destroy somebody so hard. Oh, it's not a glitch. But I've had like wieners that'll be like, I'm gonna report you for cheating. It's because they can't win, you know? Oh, you're just closing the app. You know what? We're gonna do something totally out of the ordinary today, guys. And I'm gonna come back to Skyrim because I want to finish this quest. But I'm going to load into. Will this let me load into GTA? Like, can I switch over? Or is it gonna end the stream? You guys know? Why not? It's not gonna. I know that it gives you like this blue screen. It won't show you my my home screen. So let's just try it out. Let's see what happens. If the stream ends, I'll come back for a third stream. How about that? But I still want to play this. I just want to show you guys GTA real quick. I think it would work. I haven't streamed, but I doubt that it would kick us off. Okay, I'm gonna switch over real quick. Let me save it. And one thing that sucks, I was using GTA Plus for a long time, and I was it's $7.99 a month, and then you get all this, like, it's easier to like collect your money and buy weapons and things like that, and they give you a free car every month. But I ended it, and then I started playing. I'm like,